Welcome in. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Apparently my mic wasn't working correctly. So, yesterday I tried to stream and I had some issues with the platform I was using. So, today I got it situated. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. But today we will be playing Animal Crossing's New Horizons, starting fresh, clean slate. So, let's hope for the best on this one. And let's get started. Hope everyone's having a good day on this fine Memorial weekend. I'm sure everyone's probably at the lake or something and whatnot. Thinking about going to the lake, but I thought it would be too crowded. Alright, here we go. Good afternoon. We are excited to have you here. Let us be the first to congratulate you on your wise decision to sign up for this adventure. Welcome to the check-in counter for your deserted island getaway package. There is so much to look forward to, but first, let us introduce ourselves. I'm Timmy with Nook Inc. And I'm Tommy. We'll be flying to the island with you to help you get settled. Think of us as your partners. We're in it for the long haul, so let's get started, shall we? The first step is checking your application. Is this your first time applying for one of our packages? Yes, it is. Understood. Now then, we'll need to look up your application. Can we have your name and birthday? So, name would be Littlekins. And my birthday is January 30th. Littlekins, let's see. Oh yes, here you are. Our next step to be taking a picture of you, Littlekins. Oh, don't worry, take as much time as you need to get yourself looking just the way you want. We'll be ready when you are. It's a cute little outfit. So, hairstyle. I'll do the long hairstyle today. And that's my hair color right now, considering I haven't dyed it just yet. As far as the eyes, I love these eyes, the eye shape. I don't know why, it's just really cute to me. And I love the button nose. And the little mouth shape kind of blends in with like an animal look. Just trying to blend in. Great, you're all set. I'll just go ahead and add the picture to our records. And now, let's talk about your new home. So exciting. You see, we're quite proud of the work we've done to help you feel comfortable in your new life. Oh yes. In fact, if you want, you can even experience the seasons the same way you're used to. What I mean is we have islands on both northern and southern hemisphere. We recommend choosing the island that is the same seasonal pattern as your current home. So tell me, littlekins, where do you live now? North America. Excellent. That information really helps us focus on the right island for you. So naturally, we recommend that you relocate to an island in the northern hemisphere. Sorry, my words are so jumbled today. There are a few more decisions to make, but does that sound okay to you so far? Yes. Very good. We have a number of lovely inhabited islands in the northern hemisphere to choose from. Now then, all of your islands are approximately the same size, and they're all quite natural. So, don't worry about whether you'll have enough space or comfort. You cannot go wrong. Just follow your instincts and choose the island with your layout that looks appealing. That's how I do it. I'll show you the same maps now, or excuse me, I'll show you some maps now, and you can choose the best one for your new home. This is where I have a hard time, very hard time. Sometimes I even ask my husband what he thinks. The second one and the third one look really, really interesting. So does the fourth one. That's different. That's very different. I haven't seen anything like these maps before, so definitely different. I want something simple, but complicated, but creative. I think I'm gonna go with option 4. Wonderful choice. I can't wait to show it off to you. Before we depart, I have one final question for you. If you could bring one thing with you to your deserted island, what would it be? I always choose food. I'm a fatty. I'm Italian. I love food. But I definitely need a place to sleep. Don't want to sleep in the sand or in the dirt or grass. Definitely pick sleeping bag today. How interesting. Oh, I'm sorry. That was just a hypothetical question. Nook Inc. will fully cover all your basic needs. Yes, yes. Perfect timing. Come on, let's all board the plane together. Hello, everyone. Thank you for taking this chartered flight as part of Nook Inc.'s Deserted Island Getaway Package. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy your complimentary video presentation about deserted island life. So I'm going to mute myself and let this play through. We officially started an island, ladies and gentlemen. We should be very proud of ourselves. Ooh, we even got the white and blue plane. I actually like those colors. Last couple times I had the green plane and the red plane, but I've never had this one before, so it's definitely different. And we got pears. Oh man, never gotten pears the first try. Always got like peaches or cherries. Sometimes apples. I've started my island, or restarted my island a lot. Oh, and interesting animals too. Now I know you must be incredibly excited to explore your new island home, but I have one small request. Would you please join us for a short orientation session in the nearby plaza? Our fearless leader himself will be giving a presentation, so I hate for you to miss it. We're heading there now. If you would like to move, follow us. Alright, let's go get started. I usually don't follow them. Not much of a follower. Alright, is that everyone? Let's see. Is Phoebe here? How about Tank? And there's Littlekins, of course. Great, we are all here. I'll turn it over to you, Mr. Nook. Our 3 adventurers are ready to get started. Yes, yes, very good. Let's see, how shall I begin? Yes, of course. Welcome everyone, welcome to your new island. My name is Tom Nook, and I am the founder and president of Nook Inc. Yes, yes. Today is the first day of your new island life on this pristine, lovely island, so congratulations. And this is a package deal, As such, Nook Inc. staff will always be here to support you and ensure your comfort and safety. First things first, yes, yes. I'd like each of you to choose a spot of your own. It's the first step to putting down some real roots. I'd like you to dream big, so I do have certain connections in construction and real estate, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's just get started with a simple tent, shall we? Please collect your tents from Timmy or Tommy, and then choose a spot to place it. Right. Here you go, Littlekins. Your very own tent. Once you find the perfect spot, press X to access your inventory and then select your tent to place it. Don't worry, you'll get a chance to see what it looks like before making your final decision. And you'll want a little breathing room, so take your time finding the space that works for you. Oh, I suppose I should probably set you up with a map too. Once you put your tent up, please find your way back here and use your new map if you need it. Well, off you go. I hope you find a great spot. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's find out where we want this little spot. I know this is probably a lot of off topic, but I like to explore a little bit. I'm sure, or hopefully, I'm sure that I'm not the only one that does this. I like to outline the island just to get the feel of what I'm working with at first. There's Phoebe. See. I always love putting my house on the beach. Even though I've only done it like once or twice. everything out of the way. I think this little spot might be good. Right there. Build here. Oh wow, that's actually perfect. Okay, let's imagine it. I always do the imagining before I set up anything. I'm weird like that. Pretty even. And it has a lot of space in the front, so yeah, that looks good. Set up my tent. That's a big first step. So, let's go help the other animals pick out their spots. Yo, I'm Tank, your littlekins, right? Nice to meet you. Kerpow! You already set up your tent, huh? I'm still trying to find the perfect spot. I'll be doing some serious cardio, so I gotta have lots of fresh air. I think this spot will do the trick, but I don't know. What do you think, littlekins? It looks good to me. Okay then, how about we do a little visualization exercise together if I put my tent here. Pretty cool, right? Looks great. Alright, looks like we have a winner. I'm gonna put down stakes right here and never look back. It's a very determined animal. That was a tough decision. You totally saved my glutes. I wonder how Phoebe is doing. She might be just having as much trouble as I was. So maybe you should go and see if she needs some help. So, with my animals, I tend to let them just, how do I say it? I tend to let them park it where they already found that spot. Because in this game, as many people know, you can move your animals around. Even though it costs a little hefty bell charge, you can move them around and whatnot. So I let them park it pretty much wherever they see fit in the beginning. Or wait, I got it. Don't tell me. You're littlekins, right? See, I told you I had it. I'm Phoebe. I gotta tell you, I'm pretty excited to do this whole island thing, Sparky. You already found a good spot, huh? I was trying to just feel for the best spot. Oh, excuse me. But I was having trouble because every spot feels like the best one. I couldn't just sit here and thinking it over forever, so I grabbed a stick, threw it, and here's where it landed. So now, this is my spot, okay? I know there's only so far I could throw the stick, but I like it. I'm liking it. Blech, I'm liking this. See? Tongue-tied today. Looks good to me. For real, Sparky? Well, if you're sure, actually, let's think about this a little. If I put my tent here, looks nice, don't it? Definitely looks great. Also, from now on, this won't just be anywhere on the island. It's gonna be my home sweet home. These animals are so cute. Can't believe I got such an awesome spot. You rock. Hold up, does this mean you helped Tank with his tent too? Whoa, you're seriously an awesome person. I gotta be honest, when we first got here, I was kind of worried there would be way too few of us. But if we get to live here with someone like you, I can totally rest easy. Everyone else is probably waiting on us in the plaza, so let's get back. This should be interesting. This island. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you all found the right spot to set up your new homes. Of course, you can sleep on it for a while. Really get a feel for how it suits you. And with that taken care of, we can move on to more serious business, like throwing on island warming party. We'll have it right here in the plaza with a roaring campfire. We'll just need a few supplies to get started, yes? Since we will be living here together, this will be a good test for our teamwork. Let's see. Timmy, Phoebe, Tommy, and Tank can set up things here in the plaza. Meanwhile, Littlekins and I will work on gathering firewood and perhaps a little snack. Alright, everyone, let's get to it. Littlekins, would you come see me for a moment? Littlekins, I just wanted to go over what we needed for the campfire. I think roughly 10 tree branches should do the trick. Can you find them scattered about the island? So, you see them lying around on the ground, press Y to pick them up. Meanwhile, I'll investigate the pear-like items growing from the trees. I suspect they're real pears. He's definitely different. So let's start shaking some trees. Not bad. Okay, so how many is that? Alright, I only need 2 more. So there's our 10 branches. And when you come back with the 10 branches, he'll ask you to go back out and get 6 pieces of fruit. So what I like to do, so I don't have to go back out because I'm game lazy, I just grab the fruit. So we're going to grab 6 pears, and we're just going to give all the supplies to him when we get back to the plaza. You guys hear some noise in the background. It's my beloved daughter. She's bouncing a ball off of my bedroom door. Alright, so let's talk to him, since we got our supplies. Oh, welcome back. I trust you have some success foraging tree branches. Very well, allow me to lighten your load. Alright, there's the tree branches. Yes, that should be plenty for our campfire. You made quick work of that. I'm quite glad that I'll be sharing this desolate island with such a hard worker. Speaking of surviving the desolate island, our next task is to round up something to snack on. While you were collecting branches, I was evaluating the fruit that seems to be abundant here. They look like pears, they smell like pears, and they even taste like pears. Man. In fact, they are 100%, without a doubt, genuine pears. So will you collect 6 of them for me? Oh, what's this? You've already collected enough pears for everyone, haven't you? Well, well. I knew you were the right one for the job. Thank you once again. I'll go ahead and take these off your hands and get started on the preparations. Yay, hard-working island life. It was funny when he sat there and said that it looks like pears, smells like pears, and tastes like pears. I almost started laughing because he took a huge risk for us, ladies and gentlemen. Huge risk. It's kind of funny. Now that Now, is that everything? Yes, yes, I believe it is. Let's get started with the festivities. Yay! At last, allow me to properly welcome you to your new island. I have participated in many ventures and endeavors over the years, but this may be the most exciting. Helping develop a thriving new community entirely from scratch will truly test my business acumen and perhaps my skills as an outdoorsman. Now, we may not have the kind of numbers that I originally envisioned, but that just means we have to rise to the challenge. I have no doubt that with hard work and perseverance, we'll shape this island into, I suppose we can't call this a deserted island anymore, huh? But what should we call it? I sense a great opportunity. As the first residents of this island, we should be the ones to name it. And I'm so tongue-tied, ladies and gentlemen. This is really bad today. And in the spirit of democracy, we should put it to a vote. Majority rules. So, take a little time to think, and when everyone is ready, I'll present your ideas. Ooh. This is also an area where I have trouble. If anybody has any ideas what we should name our island, please throw some ideas in the chat box. I will give it a couple of minutes so you guys can throw in those ideas while I think of some myself. So I'm going to go on mute for a minute, and I will get back to you here in a couple of minutes after we brainstorm our wonderful ideas. Okay, so I'm gonna do, I don't know if anybody likes this or not, but I'm gonna do the town, or excuse me, the name of our island, Lily Bay. I hope we all can agree on that. If not, we still have about a minute or so before I make the final call on it. Definitely want you guys to interact on this one. So I'm going to wait probably about a few more seconds or a minute before I press the OK. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is 3:35, so I'm going to press the confirm button as our island is named Lily Bay. Alright, let's try saying our ideas all at the same time. Ready? Go. It's a lot of... that last one would take something biceps. What a splendid variety, yes, yes. Each one with a potential gem. Now for the voting. I say each name in order, and you can clap for the one you think is best. Littlekins seem to have the enthusiasm and the naming sensibilities. Let's get started there. Littlekins suggested Lily Bay. Wow, that is an overwhelming positive response. Each and every one of you clapped. I suppose if everyone is in agreement, we could just go with Lily Bay. Splendid. Then from now on, this island will be known as Lily Bay. Well, Littlekins, since you've proven yourself by naming Lily Bay, I'd like to rely on you for other critical decisions we'll need to make on this island. Yes, I hereby name you resident representative of Lily Bay. Littlekins, could you please say a word or two as the new spokesperson for your neighbors? You can count on me. So, we've settled on a name for our island, and we've selected our resident representative. It's been a big day, but it's gotten rather late, so let's have a toast. Yay, pear juice, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone have a beverage in hand. It's fresh juice made from pears. Our new resident representative harvests them on this very island. Then, without further ado, a toast to Lily Bay and the happiness of its residents. Cheers. Yay, pear juice. Pear juice is actually not even that bad. No, that's like really random. Okay, so we gotta speak to him before we wander off. Littlekins, having a good time, yes. I know this is a bit much, so if you feel like taking a short nap in your tent, by all means, go for it. We'll be keeping the fire burning. Maybe I'll do that. Sounds good to me, but first you'll probably want this. It's your very own camping pot. You'll want to set it up in your tent before you lie down. Oh, and there are a few packages waiting in your tent as well. Just a few items that might be useful. To open your packages and use the things inside, press A. And when you're ready, you can move with the L button to crawl into bed. We've got another big day ahead of us tomorrow, so rest up as much as you can tonight. Yes, yes, that's all from me for now. Sweet dreams, Littlekins. Yay, we completed our first night on Island Life. So, let's go down to our tent and place our stuff in it. Okay, so let's open up this guy. Oh, I got a pink one this time. Last time I got blue. I'm sorry, I pay attention to that stuff a lot. I'm weird. I'm very OCD-like. I have to have things matching. Okay, so there's our camping cot. Let's place the item. Oh, and it's blue this time. Sorry. Alright. So, let's lay in bed. Rest my head for a little while. Rest. I'm getting sleepy. So, quick comment on KK Slider. The other day, I was playing the GameCube, Animal Crossing's Population Growing, and I look at, I remember that, and then I look at him now, and the graphics and the animation on this guy has, it blew me out of the water completely. I was so shocked on the animation of this game. And for some reason I got nerdy jitters, and I was nerding out so hard. So basically what he's talking about is no one can tell you what to do. You make your own rules. Calls you Daddy-O. The world was made for exploring, living free, being out there. It's a great feeling. Yeah, but take it from a cat who's been on the road. Being by your lonesome can grind on your soul. That's true. In real life, that's true. So, you've got to make friends along the way. Rambling this crazy world is Squaresville without some pals. Yeah, man. Friends are where it's at. Speaking of rambling, I'm doing a bit of it myself. My bad. Maybe it's about time for you to wake up to your new life. Oh, but listen up. That rap I just gave you about friends, it's pretty key. You'll dig this island life a whole lot more if you share it with some friends, if that is your scene. Yeah, an island paradise with your pals, best pals, sounds pretty groovy to me. When you wake up, you'll be in sync with real time. Dig that island life. Didn't catch that last part. Alright. Littlekins, are you in there? I hope I haven't woken you abruptly. But I do wish to discuss something with you. Yes, I'll be here waiting when you're ready. Alright, so let's get out of bed and see what this raccoon wants. Right. Oh, there you are. I hope you had a pleasant nap. I suppose it was a bit more than a nap, wasn't it? It's a brand new day. Oh my goodness, I slept that long. Yes, it's quite normal to be worn out from such a long trip and a major life event. Speaking of which, I have a few more things that you might find useful as you adjust to your life in our little paradise. First, you'll need one of these, yes? Okay, so another little comment. If anyone looks really closely, I'm sure a lot of people have recognized this already, but if you look really closely to the Nook phone, it looks like an iPhone. Yeah. I just realized this probably about a month or two ago, and I've had this game since the day it came out. Shows how slow I am. I want to make sure it's working, so could you try to turn it on? All those goodies. Good. Looks like you're getting good reception as well. Okay, feel free to put that away now. Say, Littlekins, have you ever used a smartphone before? I have one of my own. Very good. Then this should be a breeze for you. I think you'll find it much more useful than the phone that you have already. I have one more thing for you. What's that? Oh, yay, a bell. To be honest, I actually forgot about that little slip that he gives you in the beginning. Bringing your grand total to a modest sum of 49,800 bells. Sounds good? If I have it. Yes, well then, wait. You don't have any bells. I can't believe I didn't think of this. Of course. No need to worry. I was prepared for exactly this type of tricky situation. For the getaway package, you can pay your fees with miles instead of standard bells. I call this extremely helpful service the Nook Mileage Program. When I first played this game, when you said mileage, I'm just like, am I gonna have to run? Are you gonna give me a car? I really thought that. As you can see, my blonde's showing a little bit, so. Well, it's quite extraordinary if you do say so. If I do say so myself. With the Nook Mileage Program, you can earn bells by simply living your life here on the Libe. I dare say, the more you enjoy your island life, the more Nook miles you can earn. And you can use them to pay back your move-in fee and much more. So, the bottom line is, you need 49,800 bells to pay your move-in fees. But with this new service, would you believe it? It only comes to 5,000 miles. I'll just go ahead and register you so you can pay it in miles. Yes. But there are more details available within your Nook phone. Just open the Nook Miles app. Excuse me again. And you'll see that you've earned some miles just for traveling to the island and joining the program. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must get back to a few other matters. Let me heartily congratulate you once again on your arrival. I'm so happy to have you as a resident of the Libe and client of Nook Inc. Sorry if it sounds a little muffled and my nose is My new life is underway. I can do whatever I want. With that saying, when you become an adult, it feels that way in the beginning, guys. Feels that way in the beginning. From now on, island time will match the flow of time in the real world. Do not touch the power button when you see the autosave indicator in the top right screen corner. You can also save and quit your game after pressing the minus button. So, on the controllers, it's that little guy. Anybody that's new, I'm sure everyone knows this, but just want to make sure newcomers understand that. So it says, thank you for using the specialty colored Joy-Con controllers released in association with the Animal Crossing's New Horizons. To show our appreciation, we are sending you this gift, and we hope you enjoy it. So if you once again see my controllers, my husband actually bought me this Switch just for this purpose. I got the Animal Crossing's edition Switch. So I guess when you get specialty Joy-Cons like this, or maybe a different color, I've only had these, so Nintendo from the game itself will send you a little gift. So we're going to take that, And then a Nintendo sent us another, and it says, "Congratulations on your big move. We hope you enjoy your new island life. To celebrate this fresh start, we'd like to give you a gift that is sure to come in handy from Nintendo." Alright, let's put that guy in our pocket too. And since Phoebe is over here wandering around, we must talk to her. Must. Littlekins, thanks again for earlier. I got my tent all up and running thanks to that pep talk. The brochure said we'd be living on an uninhabited island, so I was ready to go solo. I could totally go for having rock stars like you around though. Let me know if you need anything. Oh yeah, I was just thinking about how to thank you, and I came up with this recipe for a leaf umbrella. So those are the DIY cards that you get from Amazon. Alright, so the first thing I thought when I got here was, now that's a lot of weeds. And that's kind of where I got the idea. It's a DIY project that uses weeds. If you've never done a DIY before, you should ask Tom Nook to help you out. He's doing a free DIY demos over at Resident Services. So that's definitely where we're going to need to go. But first, I'm going to go in here and open these presents. Okay, so we got an Animal Crossing Nintendo Switch. So, if anybody has seen that version of the Switch, that's basically what it looks like. So, just gonna place this guy over here. And place him right there. It's pretty much what it looks like. One thing I did not grasp about the movement of your camera in your home, I can never place it back to the way I want it, or the way I had it to begin with. So for the DIY cards, we can't learn them just yet. As you can see, it says, I wonder how I can memorize it. So we're going to go talk to Tom Nook, because he is hosting that DIY demo class inside Resident Services. Phoebe was not lying. There are a lot of weeds around here. See if we can find Tank anywhere. And then if anyone remembers, in the old Animal Crossing game, anytime there's an owl or a bird on top of the billboard, sorry, I'm like completely spaced out right now. If there's an owl or a bird on top of the billboard, there's a new message that came across. So, and you can still also post things on there as well. So let's go into Resident Services and see what Tom Nook can give us. Alright, here we go. Oh, Littlekins, welcome, welcome. As you can see, it is quite cozy in here. It's funny how cozy doesn't always mean comfortable. Let me know if you need advice on how to spend your time on this island or anything else. If you need some advice about basic island materials, you should talk to Timmy. He can help you procure, excuse me, see, tongue-tied, ladies and gentlemen, it's awful. Procure some of the essentials for thriving in our little paradise. And if you want to earn some bells, he has a rather generous policy for purchasing just about anything. Not strictly advisable from a business perspective, but quite generous, yes. Oh, and one more thing. I'm offering a free DIY workshop that can help you really build your island experience. I think it would be quite useful. So I do hope you take me up on it. That's the class that we're going to need to take from him, the workshop. What would you like to talk to me about? I'm all ears. So, about that workshop. Yes, the DIY workshop. Each participant will make and keep their own tools and receive a set of DIY recipes. I think it will be quite useful for island life. So, shall I put you down for the next available session? I'd love to. Yes, that is the island spirit. I happen to be free right now. This very moment. So let's get started. Welcome to my DIY workshop. Oh, I suppose workshop is overselling it a bit. When you see how simple it is to DIY or do it yourself, you'll understand what I mean. The basic idea is to gather materials, follow a recipe, and then craft using the workbench, like this one. So today, we'll be constructing a fishing rod using common materials that you can find anywhere, yes? For this particular recipe, we would need a mere 5 tree branches. It is admittedly a little flimsy. Now then, you can see me once you've collected all the materials. Okay, so we need 5 of these guys. So let's just go right back here to this tree. There's already one right there, so we just need about 4 more. Looks like we get 4 out of here. Sorry. One more. Don't play me, tree. Okay, there we go. So let's pick up all those guys. Like I said, the bird's there, so just says that we'll use this board to post important notices and other useful bits of information for everyone. Yes. And it says the other one, it says island residents and visitors alike should feel free to use the bulletin board to communicate with each other, celebrate special events, and more. So like, say for example, if there is Phoebe's birthday, and Phoebe's birthday is coming up, they'll post it on the bulletin board, or Tank's birthday, they'll post it on the bulletin board. There's definitely one thing that I do miss about the bulletin board from the Animal Crossing's population growing. Animals would post on there, and they would tell you what acre they buried something, and if you want to find out, you have to go look for it and dig it up, and it's yours. You get to keep it. That was always like, I don't know why, but it was just really fun to me. Littlekins. I found the necessary materials. Well done. Let's get started on crafting that fishing rod. Yes. To begin, just select a project from the workbench and get started. Go ahead, give it a try. Okay, so there's a fishing rod. Yay, first thing, I made a flimsy fishing rod. Yes, that was perfect. As you can see, crafting is quite simple, provided you have the correct recipes. With that concludes my free DIY workshop. And there's just one last thing. I have a few common DIY recipes for you, free of charge, naturally. I just need to send them to your Nook phone. Would you mind opening it up? And there it is. Splendid, thank you. The DIY app is now installed to your phone and ready for you to use at any time. and the flimsy fishing rod you just crafted is yours to keep. It may not last forever, but it should serve you well for a little while at least. Speaking of fishing, I am no master angler, but perhaps I can give you a few more tips. In my experience, you should aim in front of the shadow of the fish when you cast your line. Yes. I would love to see anything you manage to catch. I'm quite curious about the local fauna. Alright, so there's the camera. This is inside our Nook phone. So right there is the camera. There's your Nook Miles, which we will be getting into here shortly. There is the DIY recipes, and we'll definitely be looking into that because I know every time that you start, it's different. He gives you different stuff. This one is your passport, just has your picture and whatnot, and we'll go over that. Your map, which it's usually on the bottom right corner. Custom designs, we'll definitely get into that. And rescue service. Gonna be honest, I've never had to use that, and hopefully we don't have to, but if we need to, we'll get rescued. So I like to check this recycle box. It's basically whatever the animals leave laying around the island, it just goes straight there. Basically, he's just giving you a rundown of what it is, and it's feel free to take. First come, first serve, basically. That's all he's saying. So, okay. Not me, but my husband bought me a pack of amiibo cards, and I was trying to chime in an animal, and her name is Freckles. One of the things that she wanted was cardboard boxes. I had no cardboard boxes at all. So from that moment on, all the way up until right now, I have always collected the cardboard boxes out of here. So if anyone sees me collecting these boxes, please just look the other way, because yeah, I don't do the cardboard box furniture, but I keep these because some of the animals that you chime in through the campsite, if you want to switch out an animal with the amiibo cards, they'll ask for random stuff like this. So yeah, that's basically it. So I'm gonna claim that. It's gonna be mine. I'm not gonna let anybody touch that or throw it away. And then this is the introduction on the terminal. So that is our Nook shop, or excuse me, Nook stop. It's a little terminal of services that will further enhance your island life. At the moment, you can use 2 services. The first service is Nook shopping, which is a catalog of shopping items. The second one is basically your bank account. Gotta be precise. Don't want to offend Tom Nook. We're also working on a service by which you'll be able to redeem Nook Miles for various things. So I want to say that happens when you receive Nook Miles for various things. I think that happens when you get yourself out of your tent and you upgrade to an actual home. Please take advantages of these wonderful services. Quite beneficial indeed. Yes. Even though we don't have any money or Nook Miles. But if you chime in once a day to this terminal, it will give you, the first day, like it says, 50 miles. And it will increase every single day that you chime into this terminal. So if anybody is new on here watching this, just make sure you go in there and make it a habit once a day to get your Nook Miles, because it helps so much. So as he said, we got the Nook shopping and the Bank of Nook. So even though we don't have any money, we're just gonna see what they got. Floor lamp, lawnmower. I've never seen that color. That's new. Outdoor hats, sporty shades, A tee, Aloha tee, denim cutoffs. I have to have those pants by the end of our session. I'm a sucker for this stuff right here. A complete sucker. Rubber-toed shoes. That color is really nice. I like to wear that color with the cute little bunny tee. And KK Flamenco. Yeah, see, tongue-tied. Just ignore me, guys. Just ignore me when I get tongue-tied. It's not a pretty picture. And then, I'm sure everyone saw the promotion that happened either about a month or two ago. They have, like, all the Super Mario stuff. So, I personally have not purchased any of these on any of my islands yet. I technically have 2 islands. I have this one and a personal one. And still to this day, I have not purchased these yet. But if anyone in here in our gaming corner would like to request this, I can buy all these things and we can make like a little Mario corner out of part of the island just to give it a little pop. I like those. They're beneficial. I don't have them. Just, I've used them in Dream Worlds. And these are seasonal, like they're special stuff. What is today? So it's okay, so my clock is reading, today is May 31st. So today is the last day for these awesome things. So you got the cheese, you got carnations for Mother's Day, and you got a thank you mom mug for Mother's Day. I did purchase this and this on my other island. More so this because I love flowers. Keep in mind that our island is probably going to have a lot of flowers on it. And then this guy right here, for now, because we don't have a home, we're sitting in a lovely tent on the beach. Right now, if we had any, we could deposit. And if we had anything in savings, we could withdraw whatever amount. And that's pretty much it for that. So let's sign out. Let's go outside. So as you can see, little Tommy's walking around. The campfire was a lot of fun. We'll be keeping resident services open at night, so feel free to stop by if you need to talk about anything. For the time being, I'll be out and about checking in with everyone, seeing how folks are doing. If you're ever unsure about what you should do, don't hesitate to stop me for a chat. When I first played this game, I always wondered what he was doing, and it did say that he likes to check up on people and whatnot, basically walk around, but I always felt like I was being watched, so I tried to avoid him, because I'm weird like that. I don't like eyes on me. It's kind of weird. So here is the steps for your camera. Just tells you what to do. So we don't need the camera right now. Actually, we could. Let's do something really quick, because I think this is actually part of one of the Nook Miles that we can actually get. I think it's called Shutterbug. So let's see if I'm right. Did it do it? It did! Yay! I was right. You guys are gonna find out that there's times that I like being right, and there's times that I don't like being right. So let's chime into this guy. Okay, you've enrolled in the Nook Mile program, or Nook Miles, by completing island activities. And then trade those miles in for various perks and goods at the Nook shop. Ugh, I say shop. Nook stop at the Resident Service Center. Make the most out of island life and earn Nook miles. Okay, so this one we got for traveling and moving to our new island. So that was completed. And keep in mind, we have to get 5,000 Nook miles in order to pay off our moving fee. So after we pay off that moving fee, he'll build us a house the next day. And then let's go down here. Island Shutterbug. Congratulations on taking your first photo. Please do show off your wonderful photos, whether they're impulsive snaps or brilliant compositions. So we're gonna claim that, and that is worth 300. And so far we don't have anything else. Togetherness, I think that is, let's see, one of the goals of Nook Inc. is a resident togetherness. Our breeding initiative aims to reward you with Nook miles just for chatting with residents. Try to talk to your neighbors. All to your neighbors every day. So we're going to be doing that as well. Okay, so here are the DIY recipes. Just basically walking you through it. So we got the fishing rod, which that's one of the things that he gave us. This is one of the new ones. It's campfire. You only need 3 tree branches. And we got a flimsy net. And we need 5 tree branches for that guy. Custom designs. Basically tells you what it's about. You can create custom and to wear on clothing or basically just display around your island. And whatnot. Just explains that. Island map. So there's where we live right there where it's blinking at the bottom where the beach is. Phoebe is right there towards the left of the plaza, and Tank is just right below her. So it's pretty small right now, but we'll definitely get there. Our passport. This should be fun. Okay. You can change your photo, title, everything. So if you want to edit, you just press A. You can change your passport photo. You can add a cute little comment, which it says at the very top, add a short comment to your profile. And then you can change your title. So deserted island locator. So that's what it is right now. As you can see, there's our picture. Our town is Lily Bay. Our fruit is pears, and at the bottom it just says your birthday, and it has a cute little zodiac sign next to it on the left of it, and of course mine is an Aquarius. And then rescue services. Like I said, I've never used this one before, but I mean, who knows? I might get trapped and may have to use it. Don't need it right now. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so we are hitting a little over an hour. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take a break, quick, like, drink break, potty break, stretch break, whatever you guys need to do, and then we'll get back into it. If you guys want to expand the video today, we can. I have more than enough time to do that. I could probably do an extra 30 minutes to an hour. So enjoy your break, and I will see you guys when we get back. Have fun! Welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen. I hope everyone had a very decent break. And what do you know? We got a balloon going by and we don't have our tool with us, which is the slingshot. So what we're gonna do, depending on how long this could take, what I want to do for the rest of the stream is try to get up to those, let's see. Wrong button. Okay, so we're at 850 Nook Miles Nook Miles right now. So what we can do is which I know it'll probably take over, it'll be over more than 30 minutes for sure. If everyone is willing to go over the 30 minutes with me today, because technically our stream ends at 5, I'm willing to go over until about 5:30, 6 o'clock tonight, if that is something that we are all in agreement to, whoever is watching. That way we can just bust out our Nook Miles, trade it in for our move-in fees, and possibly get some more like tools like the slingshot. We can donate some of those things that we catch, like the bugs or the fish, and we can show Tom Nook, and we can just go about that process too. There's numerous things we can do, and I guess it will take longer than 2 hours. So let's just get right back in. So let's start doing our Nook Miles. Let's see. So let's learn the leaf. Sweet, I learned the DIY recipe for the leaf umbrella. Okay, so let's go back in here. So this is the one that we got from the Nintendo letter. This is one of the benefits. So it is the simple DIY workbench, so we don't have to constantly keep going in and out of that resident tent. So let's learn that bad boy. So what I like to start doing is just picking up the weeds. You do get Nook Miles for these once you sell them. So we're just going to go around picking up these guys. So I'm sorry if it's a little quiet in the background if I don't talk too much during this, because for some reason I concentrate in picking weeds. It's really weird. But feel free to chat in the chat box, ask me questions, anything that pops to your guys' minds, which is fine as long as it's appropriate. And we'll just continue to keep doing this until we just get it all off of this part of the island. Okay, so for the rock back here, right here, we are going to actually get a special tool after we start selling items. It is the stone axe. And right now, since we don't have the shovel equipped until a later time, the stone axe would actually just work perfect. You just tap the rock and you get supplies out of the rock, sometimes even bells. They still kept the muddy rock in the joint, so, which was very beneficial. I love it. So let's just continue to pick up these guys. I'm actually going to pick up probably about a few of these, if you actually think about it. And then once we get the shovel, we can plant one of these, and that's actually also another thing of Nook Miles, because you actually planted something that no one has ever planted there on their own before. It just grew there, so that's basically it. Today is just pretty simple. Simple, but it takes the longest because you have to build up the Nook Miles. I should have added in the schedule that it would be longer than 2 hours. So if it's longer than 2 hours, yay. If not, we can always start back up tomorrow and whatnot, and we always will start back up where we left off. Trust me, I promise I won't play this without you guys. I won't. If I'm going to play this without you guys, it's going to be on my other islands and whatnot, so. But definitely not this island. We are going to work on this island together. So just make sure there's nothing behind the trees, because I've made that mistake before. Phoebe's over here fishing. Away from her. She was not playing when she said there was a lot of weeds everywhere. And also, I forgot to mention, we'll be collecting these here in a minute, the seashells. That's also another form of getting Nook Miles. We'll also work on getting a swimming suit, because with the swimming suit you can, as you can see on the map, you can basically break away like to other parts of the island if you just swim. So like we could get the DIY in a bottle today if we wanted to, which I'm sure we can. Sorry, there's just so much to do, and I hope I'm not overwhelming you guys. But we'll just stick with the weeds for right now and just do one thing at a time. The good thing about this game is that there's like really nothing to like, there's nothing that you cannot do in this game. Like, there's always something. You build something, you can, you know, invite new animals, you could trade animals, like invite one to the campsite using an amiibo card and just trade them out if you want to, if you don't like a certain someone. I've seen people not enjoy the animals that they originally caught. And I myself have only gone through that one time. But I actually, this time, is not one of those times. especially like the animals that I have. See how many weeds we got. So we got pretty much like almost, we got like 200 and something. So I think this is more than enough to go in and just sell. We'll just leave it at that. Oh, welcome, welcome. You don't waste any time, do you? We're still setting up, but for starters, we intend to offer a small selection of goods for our island residents. Space is limited right now, but we'll try to have some fresh stock each and every day. I'm sure you're busy, but feel free to take a look at some of the items that we're thinking of selling. So let's take a look at that stuff to see what they got. So they got a handy water cooler, and then they got a smoker. So here are the items that we could definitely use, especially these two right here. So that's the slingshot. So if you see a balloon going by, it's very beneficial to have. And the watering can, you just go around and watering flowers. And then there is another thing that we're going to try to get today, which is the swimsuit. So we can make our way around the island. And they sell those. And then this is another thing too. So if you buy these, they'll basically tell you to whip out your Nook phone and they'll send you the DIY package. So this one we don't have yet. This one we definitely don't have yet. So these two we could definitely work on getting, but we already have it. But it's good to have them, have those recipes, because what if one of those items breaks and the shop isn't open? Because I've had that happen to me before. It doesn't feel good. It's always beneficial to have every single DIY that you can get. And if you have multiples of the one that you already have, you can basically like donate them to people that need them the most. In this Animal Crossings, if I have multiple of ones, I will keep them aside and we'll do like a little gift exchange. That's not what I wanted. I already seen what you have. We'll do like a little gift exchange. I wanted to do like either a bell giveaway or a Nook Mile ticket giveaway. The Nook Mile tickets, I love having those in the beginning. I'm always very, very short of them in the beginning because of the fact that you only have a small section of your island to work with in the very beginning, as you guys can see. So if you have like maybe like a rock or two or maybe even three and you've already hit those rocks and you got the items that you needed from them, like iron, clay, stone, or even you already got the money rock, having those Nook Mile tickets on hand is actually beneficial, because if you want to build more and you need more stuff, like, you know, like wood, stone, clay, iron, all those things I already mentioned, you can go to these things called Mystery Islands and you can get these things just from going there and doing your thing. So it is very, very beneficial to have. So we got 2,350 bells out of all those weeds that we picked. So definitely take that. Take whatever we can get. So as that, we earned some more Nook miles. So let's see what we got. Greedy Weeder, Nook Inc. salutes you for your beautification efforts. Nook Inc. rewards you with Nook miles for selling weeds. Nook Inc. is quite generous, no? So we got 2 of them already. So the first one was worth 300. Second one was worth 500. And if we I'm sure, I know this sounds bad. It says that we got 235 weeds out of 1,000. If you saw all those weeds around there, do you guys think we would make it to 1,000? I think we would be right there. Right there. Not quite, but we would be right there at 1,000. Oh, it looks like we got another one. Seller of unwanted stuff. Selling things you don't need is a great way to keep down the clutter and earn a few extra bells. And in this case, a few extra miles. Hooray for your first sell. So that, down and out, eventually, yeah, I'm not even gonna try. Down and out. It was worth 300. Let's see if we, no. Oh, if you read on the bulletin board, we can actually get Nook miles for this. So there is our simple workbench, and then there's our umbrella. And right now, with the things that we have on hand, we can craft all these things, but we're probably going to need to craft this guy first. So let's go craft that. Boom. I made a flimsy net. We're not going to keep crafting because I think we're out of supplies for crafting. But I'm going to go back into what's for sale. And we're going to press the R button. And we're going to grab a slingshot. Because I've seen 2 balloons go by. And with these balloons, it is not like New Leaf, Animal Crossing's New Leaf, where you get balloon furniture. I was never, ever a fan of the balloon furniture. No. I was never a fan of that. But in this one, in New Horizons, if you get a balloon, you get a variety of stuff. You even can get DIY recipes in there. And it's really, really cool. I think... Nope. See, that's it. I think that's all we can do for right now. Let's see what kind of flowers they have, because sometimes the flowers are really good. We'll do some white roses, because I think you get Nook miles for that too. And then... So we're going to need 780 bells. 780 bells to get both of these. And like I said, it's very, very helpful if you have every single DIY. Even if you purchase the tools inside inside the little shop that he has going right now, it is still beneficial to have those DIYs just in case in the future these things are closed and one of your items breaks. It's just not a good feeling. Okay, so Nook phone life. Gotten used to using your Nook phone? The fact that you're reading this is probably means you have. Keep using it and enjoy some Nook miles just for getting familiar with it. So we got an extra 300 miles for that. So we're already at 2,250. Okay, so, and then here's another one. First time buyer. You won't get miles every time you buy something on the island, but your first time is special. Enjoy these miles, courtesy of Nook Inc. And we also got another additional 300. Sorry, my chair is kind of uncomfortable. So now we're at 2,550 miles. And okay, so we're good on that. So let's go back outside. Okay. So what do we got? Got roses in a cardboard box. And we got these guys. Okay. So what I like to do with the roses, I'll plant one in front of my villagers' houses. Just one. Spruce up the place, make it look nice. That's what I tend to. I'll always do this. I always do this. Oh, look, we haven't talked to Tank, so let's talk to Tank. Yo, I'm pumped up about that spot that you helped me pick out for my tent. Thanks for the push. I hope we can keep looking out for each other like this. It's good to have buddies. Right, I got something here for you. Thanks again for finding a place for my place. What did we get? A denim cap. It's perfect for Lily Day. You can try it on by pressing the X button to open up your pockets and then pressing A to select the item. Choose where if you want to pull it out. Pull it on out. You can always change it later if you need to work out. So, look, we got more Nook miles. This is working out great. There's that island togetherness that we were talking about earlier. So, unhindered wallflower, we got an extra 300. So now we're at 2,850. And don't worry, I won't keep saying the amount every time we get something new. I'm sure it's annoying. So let's see what this cap looks like. That's adorable. We're wearing it. I'm going to collect some of these guys. I already talked to Phoebe today. What do we got? Right. So we already collected these guys. So let's plant one right here. Let's see if I can do, oh, yep, I can do this. Okay, cool. So spreading them out is actually good for breeding. It's also good for not just breeding, it's good for breeding and to get, what is the word for it? Hybrids. There we go. Hybrids. So, sometime today, I will download on my phone the, Animal Crossing's New Horizons app that I use to keep track of everything. And we'll definitely go over that in tomorrow's stream or Wednesday's stream. There may be a video tomorrow, because I don't think I have anything on the schedule, so there may be a video tomorrow. So let's go down here, let's check. Did I pick that up? No, I did not. So let's start picking up some seashells. We may even find the bottle on this side of the island. Maybe not. We may have to swim over there when we get the, there we go, let's catch our first one. Yes, I caught a common butterfly. They often flutter by. I'm just like fully tongue-tied, guys. My reading skills is way off today. Oh, don't go in the water. No. Don't go in the water. Come back. Love me. Oh, okay. Good thing I didn't do that when he was near me. That would have been like really, nope. I suck at catching these things, guys. I really suck. Eh. Oh, even dragonflies apparently. So, I think I'm just rushing it. It's okay. We'll eventually catch them. And that was behind a tree. Oh yeah. I caught a Darner dragonfly. It better watch its mouth. Some of the things in here are pretty cheesy, but it's okay. I guess that's what makes a game. Cheesiness. We can also do fishing, as we do. Oh, here we go, guys. Here it is. This is the third balloon today. There we go. Alright, so like I was saying, it's not balloon furniture, I promise. So let's pick this guy up. Ooh, I got it. Ooh, okay. Well, I don't have a toilet. So, but we'll definitely keep that. I keep pressing the up arrow, acting like I have the tool ring, but I don't. So I'm just gonna have to rotate. Okay. Yes, I caught a loach. It's looking at me with reproach. That is so weird. The sayings in this, I don't even think I'm going to read them because they sound just really weird coming out of my mouth. But it's okay. Don't you disappear? Okay. I wasn't even near it, but I'm going to roll with that. So we caught a tiger butterfly. Where did that look? There it is. And I think this is a yellow common. Nope, just a yellow butterfly. It looks so much like the white one, which is the common butterfly. So let's go back to the water and just scope the river. See if we can find anything. Oh, wait. There we go. That's another one I'm not caught. Common blue bottle. I like the Raja Brooks. Either it's a butterfly or a moth. I want to say it's a butterfly. But the Raja Brooks, that's actually worth a lot of bells, and it's really pretty. Looks like we caught a dace. We already caught one of those guys. There is a pond skier right here. There we go. Bugs inside the rivers, I'm sure everyone knows. And if you don't, I'll say it. But as everyone knows, or some people know, that if there's a bug in the water, you don't need your fishing rod, you just whip the net out and just catch it like a normal bug. So we caught a pond skater. And then, nope, we're not popping no more balloons right now. So we are going to catch this big guy right here. By the look of him, it looks like a... Never mind, I lied. So these are good too. So here we go. I've got an idea for a DIY recipe. So we're gonna go in here because it looks like we got something or not. Just didn't update it. There it is. A tire toy. So we got that, which is very, very helpful. And yes, I do build them. Usually build like that little campfire, and then I build the tire toy and I just set it out next to my house because I'm weird like that. I like a good roaring campfire. We caught Dory, the surgeon fish. Let's see how much more room we got. So we got room for 2 more. I wonder if that's a sea bass. Nope. We caught a red snapper. Okay, so we have 1 more space left for a fish. A fish or a bug. That one looks teeny tiny, so that might be a seahorse or one of those angel fishes. No, it's Nemo, ladies and gentlemen. It's a clownfish. Alright, so let's go take Nemo and Dory to Tom Nook. Let's see what he says. Because I know when, okay, so before we do this, when we start turning in, like, showing him the fish and the bugs that we got, he gives you items or flowers or just anything that you don't have yet. He'll give it to you. So it's very beneficial that you do this in the very beginning of the game. Like, it really helps, and it helps get blathers here on the island. So we're gonna say I found a creature, which it's a creature. So he's saying, splendid, let's have a look. So we're gonna do the common butterfly first. Oh, what a catch. I do believe this is a common butterfly. If this island can support a common butterfly, why, who knows what other fantastic creatures we have living here. Littlekins, I have an idea. An old friend of mine runs a museum, and I'd love to send it to him for a closer look. Would you be okay with that? Yes, I would. Thank you. I promise I'll take extra good care of your common butterfly. And that reminds me. This is in no way tied to your generous donation just now, but I have a useful app to show you. I think this is the Creatures app that we're getting right now. Yep. Critterpedia. I always thought that name was so cute. I don't know why. I sent you the Critterpedia app. It's a terrific source for an inspiring island researcher such as yourself. With this one app, you'll get all the important details about the bugs, fish, and sea creatures you catch. I do hope you'll continue to fulfill... Excuse me. I'm not reading this correct. Okay. I do hope you continue to fill it up with your discoveries and share them with me too. I'm sure I'll be able to come up with some kind of additional reward. Okay, so that was just one of many, and he said that it had nothing to do with the donation, which it really did. So let's do it again. I found a creature. Oh, another creature. Let's have a look at this one. So we're going to give him the dragonfly. Oh, what a catch. I do believe this is the Darner dragonfly. Would you mind if I sent this magnificent creature along to the museum curator friend as well? Thank you. I promise that I'll take extra good care of your Darner dragonfly. Oh, by the way, have you taken advantage of my DIY workbench lately? Actually, we have. That's great. Come to think of it, I have seen you tinkering around a bit over there. Keep up the good work. That reminds me, I've been meaning to share more DIY recipes with you. Mind turning on your phone? I just sent you a number of DIY recipes that require wood, along with the recipe to craft an axe. So that's the axe that we were talking about. That's the axe that is the stone axe. It's a flimsy stone axe. And you guys know about this. It does not cut down the trees, but it gives you the materials that you need. And we'll get into more about the trees later. Don't want to overwhelm you guys. So it looks like we got more stuff plus DIYs. So we'll take a peek in there really quick. Have a nice DIY. Nook Inc. will award Nook Miles for the number of DIY recipes you have collected. Think about that. You're earning for learning. Yes, yes. So we've actually learned, according to this, 11 of them instead of 10. So it's actually pretty good. And we got an additional 300. So we're actually almost there. Didn't expect to be there that fast, but that's what happens when you're really into your game. So, I think that's it right now. Yep, that's it for right now. So let's go into the recipes and see what he gave us. So we got a birdhouse, which requires wood and softwood. We got log stakes, which requires wood. We got a tiki torch. I love these things. I actually love these things when I do my little beach themes on the beach or in other places of the island for like animals and their little like patios or backyards or whatever you want to call them. So this requires tree branches and wood. You got the bonfire. You remember that bonfire that was in the town plaza? Well, you get to have it. So you need a campfire, which is this guy. And you just need 10 pieces of wood. And then this one, that's the axe that we were talking about. Flimsy axe is tree branches and a piece of stone. So let's get more of our goodies out of our pockets. So we did find another creature. And as you can see, every single one of them is different. So we'll just keep giving them to him until he can't take anymore. What a catch. I do believe this is the clownfish. What, would you mind if I sent it to the curator? Yes, you can. Just gonna keep throwing them at you until you can't take no more. I have a proper reward for you this time. He's been giving us rewards the whole time. And he thinks that this is the first time. I'm giving you a red tulip bag. Just a simple sampling of a product we sell. Go ahead and do some planting, and after a few days, you'll have a beautiful blooming flowers. Anyway, give it a whirl, and if you enjoy gardening, stop by and buy more. Which we definitely will, for sure. I hope you'll be keep bringing me discoveries to examine. In fact, we have plenty in our pockets right now. So yes, we do have another creature. We're gonna turn in the red snapper. What a catch, red snapper. Yes, you can take it to him. I'm not going to read this every time because it's the same thing over and over. So now he's going to give us something to go along with the flower samples that he gave us. The flowers that grow will be very strong. They'll spring up even if you just plant them and forget them. But if you water them each day, that's where the magic happens. Watering opens up the possibilities for propagating propagating and crossbreeding your flowers to develop rare colors, and that is where the hybrids come in. I am so brain dead today. To be honest, I didn't finish my coffee. It's still in the fridge. And how might you water them, you ask? Well, I just sent you the DIY recipe for the watering can. And even though the watering can was being sold inside the little shop that they got going, it's good that we have this. That way we don't have to keep spending bells, and if their shop is closed, we have a backup. So every DIY counts. Just saying, bring me new discoveries, which we have. So we're gonna do new fauna creature. Yep. We're gonna hand over Dory. Yep, and you can donate him. Or her, excuse me. You donate her. Okay, so his phone's ringing. Hold the phone, someone's calling. Blathers, is that you? What a splendid timing. Yes, do you remember the venture we discussed? Well, it's come to fruition. I think that's how you say it. I am currently stationed at an island that we've decided to call Lilybell. Yes. A local fauna are as abundant as expected, just as I told you. How many precisely, you ask? Well, there's no way of knowing just yet, but I have received, let's see, 5 outstanding specimens so far. What? Seriously? Well, that is very exciting. Oh, but you'll have to excuse me. I'm with a customer right now. I'm so sorry to keep you waiting, but that was my friend Blathers, the one who curates the museum. Believe it or not, he is going to come to our island and help us identify and preserve the local creatures. But I could ask for your help, or I could use your help, excuse me. Since you've done so much scouting and collecting already, would you be able to find a spot for Blathers? We'll need a good-sized space to really build out a world-class museum, so do keep that in mind. This is exciting. It's all coming together. Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna take a quick drink of water. So let's go find that spot. So we are 11 minutes over our 5 o'clock mark. And from what it looks like, we still got some miles to go. So we are gonna try to wrap this up around 5:30, 6 o'clock, somewhere in between that time frame. So I'm hoping everybody is enjoying it as much as I am. So I usually try to put Blathers towards the back of that little piece of island. Oh, this may be it. Yep, this may be the spot. So let's try right here. Yep, that's perfect, because that way I can get back to the river and like fish when I'm into fishing. Looks good. Okay, so I don't know if he's going to take any more creatures, and that's where I'm sure many people have seen this, but if you're new, if we're just setting up his tent, or if we are just like building that museum for him, We usually just put the stuff that we want to donate off to the side, like just stack it, like bugs, fish, undersea creatures. We usually just do that. So, and I say we as in like anybody who plays and really wants to have that pocket space, because right now we're just starting out. We only have 2 rows of pocket space, and we need all the pocket space we can get for what we want to do. So let's see if we'll... Okay, so no more creatures are needed. So we're going to go put the other creatures down where we are building Blather's tent and see what we can do. Alright, let's see. Too small of a space. Oh, there's that one piece of stone that we can use. So we are going to put down this guy. We're not going to show it off, guys. We're not going to show it off. We don't do that. He's in a cute little bucket. And if anybody... I don't want to be a spoiler. Okay, I'm just going to have to show you guys. I don't want to say anything. But I'm really itching to say it, to be honest. So if anybody's new playing this, do me a favor. Catch a goldfish. And then place it down. You'll see what I mean. I just discovered the fish bowl that it's in. It's pretty interesting. It's actually, pretty cute. Didn't think it would really look that good either. Okay, so we got the cardboard box, toilet cleaning set. So we're just gonna go back to our tent and just drop those items off. I'm really OCD when it comes down to having the pocket space that's needed in the beginning of the game. I literally couldn't tell you why. That's just what it is for me. And for some reason I have to have everything in order. Because that's just me. Okay, well, yes, Sarah, you cannot put that in the corner of the wall. On the corner. That is, I've never had that color before. I cannot believe I'm actually getting excited over a toilet set, guys. So, let's see. Oh, we got the tire. We can actually craft a tire toy. Do that too. Craft a tire toy. That would be awesome. And then we can build our little campfire and put it like right here in this little area. What did we do? Ah, because we're stuffing junk in our house. Put more furniture in your house. Nook Inc. will give you Nook miles based on the number of indoor furniture items you have. So you'll earn rewards for making your house a home. So that's an additional 300. Not going to say the amount because I promised. But as you can see on the screen, that's the amount that we're working with. Let's see what other stuff that we got. There's that watering can he was talking about. I got 1 stone, so let's go. Let's see if we can find another rock around here. Every time I see these, I try to keep them. The giant clams, they're very beneficial, especially if you want mermaid furniture, and we'll get into that when the time comes. For right now, oh, there it is, yay! I'm trying to figure out how much. Okay, so I need 10 tree branches. So 10 tree branches and 2 pieces of stone to make 2 axes. So we're just going to keep shaking. Shake that tree. Need one more piece. One more. You can do it, tree. Don't be rude. It's gonna be rude. Okay. Well, there's that one more piece. We'll take it. So, when it comes down to the stone axes, I tend to have 2 of them on hand. Only because when you hit the tree, or you hit the stone, especially when you hit the stones, it does a lot of damage on the stuff, and it breaks a lot faster. So that's why I carry 2. And same thing goes for the shovel. I usually carry 2 of the things that I use the most, which is the shovel or the axe. In the beginning, sometimes it's also the fishing rod. It's the fishing rod. So let's start crafting some stuff. Keep crafting. We're crafting one more. Okay, so we're gonna move this guy down the bench. Move you over here. See, this is my OCD kicking in. please don't mind me and my OCD-ness. I don't know what my issue is, to be honest. Don't know. Once I figure it out, I definitely will tell you guys. But right now, I don't know. So, with these, you can hit the tree 3 times. And as you can see, you get different colored ones. So, the lighter one is the soft wood. And then the hardwood is the dark one. And then, like, the basic colored one. There it is. So, this one right here. That's just regular wood. But either way, you're gonna need them. That will cause more damage too. If you hit the tree more than 3 times. Okay, so we're just gonna keep hitting trees until we get what we need. As far as these type of items, you can hold up to 30 each. 30 hardwood, 30 wood, and then 30 softwood. With weeds, you can hold up to 99. 99 pieces of weeds. And fruits, if you decide to collect the fruit, you can hold up to 10 pieces. So, what we're gonna do is that we're gonna look, because this is one thing that I do want to build. I always build this. So we're gonna need an iron nugget. And do we need more? No, we should be okay. So let's go find that one rock that we literally just found. Okay, there it is. There's our iron. But you're gonna keep wanting to hit it because you get goodies like the clay that's on the ground and more stone. Like you just get more stuff. With the axe, it kind of sucks because you don't get the full amount from the rock. But once you have the... Wait a minute. Okay, we got a balloon going. Excuse me. How rude. Think you're... Because you're more buffer than me, you're gonna push me around, buddy? Oh, nice. And that was a complete mess. Fail. That was also a fail. Oh my goodness. Wow. Thanks, Tank, for throwing my game off. Rude. It's okay, buddy. I still love you. A sheep hood. Do I dare? Do I dare? Let's see. We are wearing that. I know it looks funky, but we are wearing that. That might be a turtle. Not a turtle, a frog. Because it's pretty teeny tiny. Love the bait, eat the bait. Let's see what we got. Oh, so close. I thought it was a frog, but it's a tadpole. And that's okay, that's perfect, because that's another donation that we can put right by Blather's newly built tent. That looks pretty decent in size. So that might be a black bass. Let's see. Regardless, I'm just hoping it's something we haven't put down yet. Yes, it's something we have not, and it's exactly what I said. Sometimes I can just tell the difference in like what fish they are, and depending on the size of the fish. To be honest, I have not caught a shark yet in either one of my games. Have not. So let's put this guy up there. Oh, look at him, the cute little tadpole. Look at him, he's just chilling. So let's do this one, because I think it's like the... Oh my gosh, guys, it's the muddy rock. We're not going to get all of this. I know we're not. And if we do... No, we didn't. So we were just missing... See? Hitting the stones kind of does the damage. And we got... Okay, so... Turned it down just a little bit. So let's see what we got. So trash tools. Yeah. So we got 300 for that. Almost there, guys. Almost there. Using a tool until it breaks is proof of your hard work. In praise of your good deeds, you're getting Nook Miles based on how many tools you've broken. It's so crazy. You actually get rewarded for breaking things in this game. So let's see. Oh yeah, so that's what we were gonna do. Duh. I completely spaced and I do apologize. We're gonna go build that simple workbench. That way we don't have to keep going in and out of this lovely tent. Now that we got all the tools to do it. Let's craft. There it is. Okay. Some people like to carry this around. My husband, he loves to carry this thing around with him. Me, on the other hand, I'm a different story. I leave it around the island and I forget where I put it. That's my downfall. I completely space on what I do with it. And there's times my husband actually has to help me find it. Because I can't find it myself. Look, there's something else. We caught an empty can. And here comes another DIY recipe, which... I actually love this DIY recipe. I don't know why. So it's called a succulent plant. You need 10 clumps of weeds and 1 empty can, which we do have. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So I'm going to put this guy down right here. Are going to make the succulent plant. I don't know why that looks pretty to me, but it does. It just looks pretty to me. Can't really explain why. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna stay in the area this time of my my workbench because I know I'll lose it. Okay, so nothing popped up. No, let's see what we got in our pockets. Okay, so I got one more. What do I need for... Okay, so I need 2 more branches, which shall be easy. Okay. 2 more branches. So we're gonna build 2 more things. And I think this also gives you more miles. Okay, so we got a campfire going. Let's keep crafting. And let's build that tire toy. So we're all done right there. Let's check, see how much... Okay, cool. So I do have enough room to grab it and go. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna... Alright, so I'm just gonna put this campfire, like, probably about right over here. I don't like having it... Oh, we got something else too. I don't like having it too close. And then we're gonna put our tire toy down as, like, a chair right now. Okay, so we're just gonna leave that alone. We're gonna go inside, put down our succulent plant. Unless we can give it to someone. I think I got enough crap in my small tent. So let's see. Hey, Phoebe, I wonder if I can give you something yet. My friendship is not up there up in that area just yet. Once you build the friendships, they'll allow you to give them like a gift that says, here's a gift, or do you want this? So yeah, we're not there yet. We'll eventually get there. So until then, we're just gonna put our succulent plant in here. Place. And we're probably just gonna end up putting this guy. Can't hang it on tent walls yet. You can only hang, you can hang stuff when you get your house. We also have Nook miles to collect, so exterior decorator. Excuse me. You can display furniture outside, right? Well, here's a little incentive for you to show off what you got. You'll earn Nook miles based on the number of furniture items you have set up outside. So technically we've put down 11. We've put down 11. We earned 300 miles for that. We're almost there. Literally almost there, guys. Yeah. I forgot what I was saying. Brain fart. Okay, it looks like we didn't hit this rock just yet. I don't think I'm going to. Because due to pocket space, to be honest. We can see what else we want to build. So I don't know if this will fit, to be honest. I knew it. It wouldn't fit. Sometimes I lie to myself pretty horribly. Okay, so that's just a wee bit close. Just gonna move you to the side. Actually, I'm just gonna move you one more back. Sorry. OCD is kicking in horribly when it comes down to this game. And as I've told you guys in my previous video, I have reset my islands so many times. So many. And surprisingly, I'm so surprised I have not gotten laughed at for it. I'm sure people are laughing at me though. The ones that are close to me, I'm sure they're laughing at me, wondering what I'm really doing in my life. So I'm gonna build a birdhouse because I think building more items actually helps. So we're gonna do the birdhouse. Should probably put it by one of the other animals' houses because I feel guilty. To be honest, I feel really, really guilty. I think this is Phoebe. Okay, I was right. So we're gonna put the birdhouse by Phoebe. And no, guys, it's not because she's a bird. That actually looks pretty symmetrical. I think. No. I don't want to sideswipe. I think that looks good. That actually looks a lot better. Let's see what we got Nick Miles for. Yep, building furniture. Here's a win-win situation. Craft your own furniture. Win. Enjoy your hard work. Win. Earn miles for furniture you've crafted. Win. What could be better than that? So we've crafted a total of 5 items so far since we have done all this. So I know this sounds really bad. So we're at 4,315 miles. I want to sell fruit, but I don't. I'm not sure how I want to do it. Let's pick more weeds. So I'm just going to do that. Let's just pick a little bit more weeds and sell some items. I think one in here. That is not what I wanted. I wanted this one. Togetherness, no. Oh, wait. Here's one. Flower power. Planting flowers makes our island more beautiful and can earn you miles. So, grow wild. Yes, yes. So, we've already planted a total of 5. So, and I think we have, a 5-pack of red tulips. So let's, I like to find like some space. Some decent space. Okay, so like right back here is perfect. So I'm gonna go back here and just plant away. Back here. And remember, spreading them out like this, it would be perfect for breeding and for hybrids. Tonight I will download a hybrid chart and I will share it during stream the next time we do this. If anybody... Why does that look off to me? Am I losing it? This bottom one looks off. I'm like so losing it. I feel like I'm really losing it. I'm gonna leave it alone because if I can't, I don't even have this shovel to dig it up, so I don't have a choice. I stuck myself in that one. Okay. So we did a total of 10 flower power. Okay, we are super close, guys. 4,650. Let's go right on the bulletin board. As of right now, we're just doing things that will basically just give us those Nook miles. So let's write on the bulletin board. Let's create a post. Welcome. I'm just putting stuff on here at this point. Welcome to Lily Bay. So I am using my controller to type out things, as you guys can see. I do plan on getting a separate keyboard for this and whatnot. That is literally not how you spell Lily Bay. I had to really look at that. I do apologize for the mute. My daughter was knocking on the door. Okay, so just welcome to Lily Bay. It counts as a post. Boom. Alright, and there we go. There's our Nook miles for that piece. Okay, so we got an extra 300 for that. So we just need basically 50 more points for that. So let's go find out what we... Okay, so spending your bells on the island helps revitalize the local economy. Yes, yes. I will reward you with miles based on how many bells you've spent. First time buyer. Your pass edit credit. Okay, so your passport has some information you can edit. That's right. Okay, so you can, this is another one, this is a good one. So let's go down to passport. Let's edit. Let's edit our title. So it looks like we can... So because I'm a mom, the last part of it is going to be mama. Messy mama, ain't that the truth? Sorry, I make really bad jokes about myself. Let's do Wild World Mama. Just for right now. Okay. And we got points for that. So. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. We got over 5,000 miles. And we can actually go talk to Tom Nook now. And talk to him about our living situation. So let's go talk to him. Ah, Littlekins, hello, hello. What would you like to talk to me about? I'm all ears. So, about my move-in fees. Oh, you like to pay your moving fees. Very well. You owe 5,000 miles. Mel's. I said Mel's. It's miles. I'm so used to saying bells instead of miles. Thank you so much. Indeed, that is 5,000 miles and not a mile less. With that, your move-in fees have been paid in full. This is a happy day for both of us. Yes, yes, you're free and clear of debt. Living on a thriving scenic island. What could be better? Oh, that wasn't actually a rhetorical question. Let me be more specific. How is your tent treating you? Let's just say it's fine, because if you say anything else, he kind of gets a little snippy. I said the very bottom selection. He was just like, well, it is this way. Who knew that Tom Nook had an attitude on him? But that's besides the point. He's a little greedy raccoon. So anyway, indeed, establishing a sort of utopia was one of the main aims of this endeavor, along with profits, of course. See? Greedy raccoon. Loves money. He's like Mr. Krabs. He loves money. But speaking of this lovely paradise, which you already are enjoying, couldn't it be even better? Yes, I suppose it is time to discuss the possibility of building a custom home. Now, there are certain challenges to build fabulous homes in a remote location as such. Challenges that do translate directly into cost, I'm afraid. But with zero interest financing, sounds like a car commercial, with zero interest financing and an extremely lax repayment plan, anything is possible. So, littlekins, if you ever find yourself interested in a new home, do come see me. Oh, one more thing to share. We have a miles redemption service for the Nook miles you've collected. When you access the Nook stop, wow, I actually said this right. I said it right this time. Wow. You'll be able to redeem your miles for a lot of interesting things. You'll be sure to check it out sometime soon. Well then, I hope you continue to enjoy your getaway package life. So, we're going to talk to him again. And we're going to say about my home. Because we want to upgrade that. We don't want to live in a measly little tent. It's just not right for our island life. Okay, so the new loan is going to be in the amount of 98,000 bells. So, what do you think? Are you ready to build your home sweet home? Yes, let's do it. Thank you for your business. I'll get construction started right away. By the way, you get to choose from 8 different colors for your roof. Could you please select a roof color from this list? So I've always selected green, because green is literally my favorite color. But littlekins deserve something other than green and aqua, because those are literally the ones that I choose all the time. So I was either thinking purple, yeah, like a purple or a pink. I want to do something bright though, make it look more appealing. I don't know. So I guess we're just gonna go with pink because that's a little bit more of a brighter color than the purple. Because I did purple one time after I paid off my house, and it was a little dark. But that's usually what I do for most of my homes. But with this one, I would like to make it bright and colorful for everybody, instead of looking at all dark and grim. So he's going to put in the order for the roof. And then homeowners get the automatic Nook mileage program upgrade. Just give me one moment. So he's upgrading that Nook miles thing that we were working on. Now when you use the Nook Miles app, you'll have access to all the Nook Miles Plus benefits. Nook Miles Plus includes a nifty way to earn additional bells for special circumstances. You'll see the details when you launch the app, so please give it a look when you can. That is all from me. Your wonderful new home should be ready tomorrow. Quite exciting, yes? Alright, let's go outside. Because I'm sure littlekins is going to cheer and be happy. I think. Okay, maybe not. So, okay, so Nook Miles with a plus. Your rank has increased, and you can now use Nook Miles Plus services. Nook Miles Plus makes it even easier to earn miles as you go about enjoying island life. There are also special redemption options that only Nook Miles Plus members get. Please take advantage of this amazing opportunity, which we definitely will. So at the top, so if I press this button right here, it's going to take me up there to that top of the screen. So we could catch 5 fish, sell 10 shells, spend bells to buy, catch a black bass, catch 5 bugs. And even though you do all these things, it's a non-stop thing of Nook Miles Plus goals to do. So you can keep going and going and going until you just get tired of it. And it looks like we earned another one from like the main Nook Miles. So this one is, thank you for paying all your fees for moving to the island. Take a Nook Miles rebate as gift and give yourself a nice pat on the back. So we earned 500 for that. So once again, here we are back at the Nook Miles. We are actually back at 750. So now we can keep earning and earning and earning, which that's what we want to do for sure. So with that being said, and we pretty much did what I wanted to do originally, even though it took almost an hour longer than anticipated, we still got it done. And I'm really excited to keep streaming with you guys. I'm excited to keep going on this journey with you guys, and I really hope that we can build up this island together and make it fabulous. Make it something more than what I do with my personal island, because there's times that I look at other people's islands and I'm just like, why does my island look like crap? But that's why I would definitely love to hear ideas so we can do this together. So with that being said, I hope everyone has a great night. Thank you so much for watching. Please go to my Facebook page, Littlekins Gaming Corner. Hit that follow button or subscribe button, whatever you see. And also follow me on Twitch. I am also on Twitch. It's Littlekins0427. And I will see you guys later. I hope you guys have a great evening. Bye.